Welcome back to the Nerdy Grail. Now I know, like Buddy the Elf, who got the announcement that Santa's coming and is super excited for Christmas, us Helliverse fans are desperately waiting for October 29th to just come around so that Hazbin Hotel Season 2 can finally drop onto our screens and we can sit down and watch the series. Well, we did, in the last 24 hours or so, we did get some more news surrounding Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And that's exactly what I'm going to be discussing in today's video, because we're going to take a look at an article that will go into detail on some of the new images that have dropped for Hazbin Hotel Season 2, which look really fascinating, give us a bit of an insight into some plot details and some characters that we both know are going to be in the series and how much of an impact they'll play. So I'm really excited to go over this article with you. So let's waste no more time and jump straight into this discussion of all the news that we have got surrounding Hazbin Hotel Season 2. Okay then, so the article we are going to have a little look at is from Collider. And they've said, Hazbin Hotel Season 2 first look, 8 new images turn up the heat in hell. An exclusive, which was literally published about 20 hours ago. So if we have a little scroll down, Prime Video's devilish animated series is returning to turn up the heat as Hazbin Hotel gears up for a fiery second series. Vivian Medrano's hit series became a breakout success last year with its colourful blend of raunchy comedy, Broadway-style numbers and heartfelt storytelling. And with Season 2 set to premiere this fall on the streaming service, all eyes are on the future of hell. If you're counting down the days until Season 2, Collider has teamed up with Prime Video to exclusively reveal 8 new images that offer a fiery glimpse into the spectacle to come. So if we have a little look down here, the first season centered on Charlie's, Erica Henningson's, mission to redeem sinners in the afterlife who had been damned for their actions before they died. Seeking to save them from Extermination Day, the annual purge where heaven's exorcist angels, led by Adam, played by Alex Brightman, descend to slaughter demons and keep hell's population under control. The second season will continue the story with new characters, higher stakes, and the return of fan favourites like Alistair, Angel Dust, Husk, and of course, Lucifer himself. And then down below, we've got one of the first images that we can see here on the screen, where we've got Alistair looking quite sinisterly, sat there with, well, looking on at Lucifer. So we're going to get another Lucifer versus Alistair sort of rivalry, bash, fighting with each other. I loved Hell's Greatest Dads, and I thought that was brilliant. So obviously we get to see Alistair returning in order to sort of take on Lucifer, so to speak. So it says there's a lot to first pack in the first look images. The first is a dynamic between Alistair and Lucifer that was established in Season 1 of Hazbin Hotel, appears to be explored more this season. But it doesn't look like there'll be any sort of friendship reached between the two. The two are seen menacingly grinning at one another, as you can see here. Yeah, they are definitely menacing at each other. And Alistair is holding a mug, but it's not endearing oh dear mug from Season 1. This time it features a brutalized rubber duck and the words duck season, which would directly taunt and likely infuriate the rubber duck craftsman of hell himself. Wow, so he is definitely subtly basically threatening Lucifer in this one, basically saying, I'm coming for you, Lucifer. That is more or less what we're getting from this image here. And I'm really looking forward to that, because I love Alistair and I love Lucifer. I love Lucifer a little bit more than Alistair, but I will say it'll be really good to see these two, back and forth against each other. Hopefully we'll get another little song against each other, like we did in the Season 1, maybe in the same style as the Vox versus Alistair one as well, maybe, the Stayed Gone song. So then we have a look at the next image. We've got the 3 Vs. So we got Velvet, Vox, and Valentino. If you know me, you know I love Valentino. He is my favourite of the Vs. So it says, next we've got the Vs, who are seeking to spread their power over hell in the second season, with Vox, Valentino, and Velvet standing as a trio. though Valentino and Velvet don't seem to be buying whatever Vox is selling them. So yeah, it does look like in this image here that obviously Vox is very happy. He's maybe come up with a scheme. This could be towards the start where this is his plan that he wants to set in place. And maybe Velvet and Vox are a little bit unsure about it. They're not sure if they want to really go down that route. But then again, Vox has always sort of annoyed the other Vs. You know, this isn't the first time that we've seen Velvet and though Valentino and Velvet don't seem to be buying whatever Vox is selling them. So yeah, it does look like in this image here that obviously Vox is very happy. He's maybe come up with a scheme. This could be towards the start where this is his plan that he wants to set in place. And maybe Velvet and Vox are a little bit unsure about it. They're not sure if they want to really go down that route. But then again, Vox has always sort of annoyed the other Vs. You know, this isn't the first time that we've seen Velvet and Valentino look at Vox in this way. So it could just be anything really, but it does seem that maybe there is something more to it and maybe they're not fully happy with it. But I do like their designs here. They're mostly the same. I don't know, it's something about Velvet looks a little bit different to me. I don't know whether it's just the outfit that she's wearing. I don't know what it is, but just something seems a little bit different. But I really like it. Still really good. It says Season 2 is also bringing new characters into the chaos. So if we have a little look at the next image here, yeah, we can see we've got a new character here, which I believe is known as Baxter. So we've got Nifty, Charlie, and Baxter, who's clearly been introduced into the hotel as maybe a new guest. Potentially Charlie could be saying you can get along with Nifty, or maybe she's introducing Baxter to Nifty potentially. So it says Season 2 is bringing new characters into the chaos. The next image brings Baxter, who appeared as a non-speaking cameo in Season 1, into the Hazbin Hotel alongside Charlie and Nifty, indicating he's a new guest at the rebuilt and renovated hotel. Baxter is being voiced by Tony-nominated actor, and I apologise if I butcher your name in any way, Kevin Del Aguilia. Probably butchered that, but yeah. So, really nice. And yeah, I love Baxter's little design. Quite cute there, I must admit. And I wonder what the relationship will be between Nifty and Baxter. I feel like they might have a good little relationship together. So, yeah, quite a nice little image. Good to see the hotel back up and running. This is the image that really makes me sad. Oh, we got poor Serpentius in chains. He looks like he is being put on trial here as being questioned by the angels. Potentially, they're a bit unsure how on earth he's managed to end up, you know, up in heaven. And they're probably like, well, this isn't right, so we need to get to the bottom of this. But it says, the next is Serpentius, played by Alex Brightman, in his new heavenly form, though it appears his transition to his new afterlife won't go smoothly, as he's seen teary-eyed and in heavenly chains in the image. But fortunately, the trouble shouldn't last too long, as our slivery friend, the next image of him features Emily. So yeah, so if you look here, yeah, he is sort of on trial here. But if we then skip to the next image, you can see, but it depends on whether this image comes before or after the trial. I'm not sure, but if this comes after, then it does seem that maybe he's been forgiven. But yeah, which is quite nice for the four of them. But it does say down here, the trouble shouldn't last too long, as our slivery friend in the next image of him features Emily, St. Peter, and another newcomer, Abel, standing around him. Abel, Adam's sweet son, is voiced by Fall Out Boy frontman Patrick Stump. Yeah, which I did do a bit of a deep dive into that in a previous video. But yeah, we're going to have Adam's son in this as well, Abel, which is going to be really interesting. And yeah, St. Peter, Emily, and Serpentius. Giving the character a mix of vocal firepower and comedic edge, but all is not well in heaven, particularly for the exorcists, who were once led by Adam on Extermination Day. And Lute is likely to go down a dark path, judging by her ominous Season 2 first look. So yeah, this was the one image that I was sort of a bit confused as to who it could be, but according to this, it is Lute, who, yeah, it does seem like there's papers scattered everywhere, real dark shadow, the wings are a bit more menacing in the shadow, the eyes. It does seem that Lute is maybe going down a dark path, and that is probably due to, obviously, Adam's demise, so that will be really interesting to see what happens going forward, and how she's going to get revenge on Charlie and the rest of the Hazbin Hotel. But yeah, Luke's going to go down a dark path. And did we mention the V's are trying to take over hell? The next image is a strong indicator of just how Vox is planning to do so. So if we go back up to the images, Yeah, this was an interesting one as well. We got this like Vox Tech shark-looking blimp thing that's probably flying through the sky. You got Charlie here, but if you look closely, it says Charlie Morningstar Dictator ? So obviously trying to frame Charlie or make Charlie out to be something a bit more sinister. Say that she's not actually trying to help you. Maybe, you know, just so, you know, come to me, I'm the one who's actually going to help you. Don't go to Charlie. So they're literally going to pit Vox against Charlie. Which will be interesting for Alistair. But it says, by spreading a smear campaign about Charlie using Vox Tech, in the image he's using the news to make the citizens of Hell question if she's a dictator. While she is the Princess of Hell, the idea of her being a dictator is likely to ruffle some feathers among the population, notorious for not playing by the rules. The smear campaign makes the final image, Vox with a smug smile alongside an unconvinced Charlie, all the more intriguing of what's to come. And yeah, the final image here is Vox. He's actually in, by the looks of it, the Hazbin Hotel. And yeah, so that's interesting because we didn't actually see Vox go to the Hazbin Hotel in season 1. So it looks like he's actually going to be there. And Charlie, yeah, not looking very convinced. Vox looking a bit smug with himself, probably like, people are coming to me, they're not really going to want to come to you. So yeah, he does seem a bit full of himself here. So yeah, very smug. We also know that Season 2 is set to dive deeper into the enigmatic Alistair, the so-called radio demon. While his magnetic smile and vintage cadence made him an instant fan favourite, much of his backstory made shrouded in mystery during the show's debut season. Season 2 will begin peeling back those layers, revealing more of his history and exposing more of his colours. Nice. So there's going to be a couple of new characters as well, including Alex Newell as Zizi, Liz Calloway as the Speaker of God, and Andrew Durand as Prick. I love that. That's quite interesting. But this is also a bit of news as well, which I didn't actually know about. But can't wait for Season 2. Season 1 is hitting the big screen first. So A24 is bringing Hazbin Hotel Season 1 sing-alongs to theatres nationwide on October 1st, featuring the first 4 episodes with on-screen limerics for hits like Happy Day in Hell, Poison, and Loser Baby. Screenings will be held in 25 US cities, including New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Seattle, with every attendee receiving an exclusive limited edition Hazbin Hotel trading card. And tickets go on sale from September 2nd. But yeah, really good. So this looks really, really interesting. I really can't wait. But it says, yeah, set for a return on October 29th on Prime Video. But this is going to be interesting. So yeah, these images look fantastic. Like I said, the ones that really stick by me the most, I think, out of all these images, I think is this one, especially with Alistair looking like he's going after Lucifer now, like is a personal matter. I think this one with Serpentius in Chains really interests me. The Dark Loot is good. The smear campaign against Charlie, they're probably the ones I'm most interested by. But yeah, so that is going to be my little look into the Hazbin Hotel Season 2 first look and at the new images, really. So what do you guys think is going to happen in the latest season of Hazbin Hotel from looking at those images? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments down below. But I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please like it by giving it a thumbs up and comment down below, like I said, your thoughts on the news and the new images we got for Hazbin Hotel Season 2. And subscribe if you are new. But for now, this is the Nerdy Grail signing off. I hope you've had an amazing day, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now, everyone.